The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
What's up, everyone? This is Sharia. You can catch my Impact Wrestling reviews every week on the brand, and you don't want to miss them.
Hello WWE fans, brand members, and airheads. I am Chantal Air, and you can watch me every weekend only on russosbrand.com, because there isn't anybody out there quite like Miss Chantal Air, is there?
I am the Antichrist of professional wrestling. I've got a wife, 3 kids at home, and I really don't need this shit.
How can this show be so awful, Mr. McMahon? I didn't think it was.
Viagra on a pole match. And Hogan, you big bald son of a bitch, kiss my ass.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
McMahon, the family, the Rock, they screwed us all.
Now you're the editor, right?
Mankind did it. Jumpy, beat. Goldberg speared Russo on the table.
I'm from New York.
I'll get downright nasty.
This is Vince Russo's The Brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have late breaking news. Due to the series of events that took place at Backrub, WWE's pay-per-view, Backwash, Backsplash, Backlash, Backjob, Margaritaville is officially on Suicide Watch.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Jinder Mahal's the WWE champion.
Bro, I got to tell you, my God, this is probably the first time in, oh man, bro, I would say I started watching Raw again when I started Pyro and Ballyhoo, and I'm terrible with timing, but I'd say a good 2.5 years ago.
Almost
2.5, 3 years ago. No doubt, no question in my mind. This is the first time in 3 years of watching WWE programming that I am excited about one of their talents. And let me tell you why I'm excited about this talent, because this is what Meltzer Magoo, Helen Keller, Marble Mouth, Lion Satin, we can go up and down the whole list. Here's the difference, bro. Let me put myself now in the seat of WWE writer. Let me put myself in the chair of Road Dogg, who writes SmackDown, because it's this simple. Every time Jinder Mahal comes on my TV screen, nobody has the passion that this guy has. You feel his passion. You believe his passion. Bro, I don't care that he's not the greatest worker in the world. The guy is so passionate about what he does. And now if I'm writing, Jeff, here's my deal. Here's my deal, bro. Until somebody comes along that has more passion than this guy, he's my WWE champion. It's that simple. Somebody needs to come along and take it away from him. But with the passion this guy has, the charisma, the look, if this guy shows up every night and decides in his mind, you know what? I'm going to be the best one on the show. They're going to have to take this from me. This is exactly what the WWE needed, bro. Exactly what they needed. But, bro, I got to tell you something. Brian, if you're listening, but you already know this. Bro, you got to treat this guy with kid gloves, bro. This is a special talent. This is what's needed right now with the WWE. They've not had a believable heel like this, and I don't know how long, bro. Bray Wyatt could have been the believable heel. He could have been in this role, but, you know, the booking wasn't the greatest. They got to handle this guy with kit freaking gloves. And like I said, bro, when he comes out with that passion and that believability every week until somebody else comes along and literally takes that from him, they got something special with this guy, bro. They really do.
Yeah, you know, and it's one of the criticisms that Glenn has had is that nobody raises their voice. Everybody's just out there talking, which he's right, but Jinder Mahal's the exception of the rule. When he's cutting his promos, he's yelling. He's raising his voice. He's popping veins in his face. You know what I mean? And I think that is part of the passion you're talking about.
Yeah, and bro, the one thing I got to tell you, I'm always down on WWE announcers because, you know, like don't tell me, because, you tell me a million times Sasha Banks is a boss. I'm gonna believe she's a boss. You tell me a million times that Kevin Owens is a prize. Don't give me that BS. But one thing they keep saying about Jinder Mahal that I like. What I like them saying about him is he believes it's him against everybody else. I like that they're positioning him that way. And bro, I'm telling you, bro, this is a guy, this excites me because like I look at this guy, I'd love to work with this guy. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm not going to pull any punches. If I had the opportunity, I'll never forget, bro. When Vince McMahon put the belt on Steve Austin, he said to me, Vince, you are by Steve's side 24/7. Like he is your freaking priority from here forward. Bro, I wish I was in that chair for Jinder Mahal right now. I really do, bro, because I would create such a freaking monster heel that nobody would be able to touch. The good old freaking days, bro. And let him run and let him run. I don't care about his work. Bro, guys, you can learn the work. You can't learn raw passion, bro. And the look. Bro, I'll be honest with you, bro. I hate those two Singh brothers. I don't think he needs them. Again, bro, like that's kind of old school Vince booking it. Bro, remember Rollins had the two Stooges. This guy, I don't like these guys with this guy because legitimately the way he looks, you can believe he can beat anybody. Rollins was a different story, bro, because he's a smaller guy. But I don't like that. And bro, I'll tell you what. I think after a while, when people start taking this guy seriously, I think they're going to get rid of those two Singh brothers. I really believe they will, because bro, this guy doesn't need them. He's very believable, and bro, I'm excited. I'm excited about. Yeah, I don't get excited about wrestling anymore, and I don't want to oversell it, bro. I'm not really excited, but I do want to watch SmackDown on Tuesday to see this guy. I do.
Yeah, and he had said on a podcast, I think it was Chris Jericho's, that Vince McMahon has been writing his promos. And with him being such an old school heel, is this like what Vince McMahon's like strength of creativity? You know what I mean? Yes, it is.
That's a great point, Jeff. Yes, absolutely yes. But it's also the two jabronis. See that I don't think he needs. But this is so freaking simple, bro. With this guy's look, the announcer's selling it's him against the world. It's so freaking simple, bro. It's so simple. But they gotta make this guy freaking bulletproof, bro. Bro, I'll tell you right now, whether, Orton gets a rematch or whatever they do, bro, if it's me, I'm feeding him John Cena next. Immediately, I'm feeding him John Cena, bro. I'm telling you. Because now, if Cena puts him over, you got a heel champion on another level, bro. Please, I really hope they savor this situation and really, really, really make this guy special. Bro, I was talking to Magnus a couple days ago, Nick Aldis, and bro, Nick told me that Jinder, like the guy's a sweetheart of a guy. Nick said, bro, this is like one of the nicest guys you would ever want to meet, in the business. And bro, I hope listen, Road Dogg's been around the block enough. When something's special, he knows it. You know, he's the head writer of SmackDown. Obviously, Vince hasn't had a heel like this in a long time. But bro, they gotta please, you know, because bro, and we're gonna talk about it here tonight. But bro, you know, they have a tendency with the 50-50 booking. No 50-50 booking with it. Please, they need to make this guy freaking bulletproof, bro. They need to make him bulletproof. They need to get the casual fans, bro, to start paying money, because this is the month the babyface is going to beat him. This is the month Cena is going to beat him. This is the month AJ is going to beat him. This is the month Nakamura is going to beat him. Go up and down. That's what they need to get back to, bro. And this is such. I know they know what they have, bro, but I just, bro, they've got to change their booking style. They have to change their booking style. And I'm gonna point that out as we go through the card. Bro, we opened up, you know, with Ziggler and Nakamura. Bro, here's the one thing that really bothered me. Bro, why would Dolph Ziggler just sit there during a 22-minute entrance? You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm sorry. Listen, I get Vince used to call that artistic liberty. That's what he used to call it. Like, bro, Nakamura's entrance is long, and Ziggler's on the outside of the ring just waiting for the entrance to happen. This is what I mean, bro, about you got to protect every guy on the freaking roster. And, you know, bro, they did sell it a little bit. They had a shot of Ziggler, and he's looking at his watch and the whole 9 yards. Bro, after a couple minutes, you got to hit the ring.
You know, a lot of times with pay-per-views now, they start off with a babyface coming out first to kick off the show. You know what I mean?
Right,
show starts, babyface music hits. That would have been a fix for that. You know what I mean?
That would have eliminated the problem, bro. I don't know why they didn't do that, because, listen, I know people like his entrance, and you don't want to take that away from them, but I mean, Ziggler's not going to sit there for 5 minutes, bro. I mean, come on, man. But what you think of the match, Jeff?
You know what I really liked about this match was they kept the entire thing in the ring. Like, the whole match was in the ring. No outside, no craziness. And that's one thing, like about Nakamura. Like, the internet loves that guy, but he's not a flip-flop and flying guy. You know what I mean? They call it strong style, whatever it is. But I think he's more grounded in actual, like, wrestling than all the acrobatics. So I like that they kept it in the ring. I think Ziggler was a good person to put him against for his first win, because I thought Dolph looked great in the match.
Yeah. I don't like the announcers referring to it as strong style, because, like, again, see, this is where, bro, they've totally disregarded the casual fan, because as they're referring it to strong, what is that supposed to mean, bro? Is that supposed to mean everybody else works in a weak style? That's an inside term. That's a niche term. That's a Margaritaville term. When you got casual fans that say, "Oh, he works strong style," so if I'm a casual fan, I'm saying, "Oh, so everybody else works weak style." I hate that crap, bro, especially for that term, you know?
Yeah, I always thought that was, like, not a kayfabe term. That was, like, how the guy works. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes term. So, you know, the fact that it's made it to the air, maybe I'm wrong there, but I didn't know that was, you know, now kayfabe. I thought that was just a working style that the guys used in Japan and stuff.
Yeah, but what is that? What does it mean? What seriously, bro? Like, if I ask you, I'm asking you on the spot, what does strong style mean? What does that mean?
I don't have the exact definition. I always thought it was stiff, like stiff stuff, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and this was a stiff match, bro. And, like, I was watching this match, really, bro. Like, and, you know, bro, both guys worked their butts off, but this match was so stiff. I swear to God, I just find myself sitting there here and saying, why don't you guys just wrestle for real? Like, honestly, man, if you want to work that stiff, just wrestle for real. Wrestle to win the match. I mean, if you guys are really willing to put your bodies on the line like that and work that stiff, just wrestle for real.
Yeah, I noticed something in this match too, and I don't know if it was a coincidence, but a lot of times what the commentators say, it's not coincidence. You know, they're told to say certain things. But every time there was a kick to the head in this match, they kept saying the back of the neck. They never said he kicked him in the head. Back of the neck. Back of the neck.
Because I've said it a million times. If somebody gets kicked in the head, they ain't gonna. All right, bro. What about Breeze Dango and the Usos? Bro, listen. Maybe I wasn't really paying close attention because I wasn't. I didn't understand the whole janitor gimmick. Like, what was that?
They had done a skit and they showed part of it in the opening package. They're the police, the fashion police. Well,
right.
Tyler Breeze has been going undercover, so those were his. He was undercover in the match in different disguises.
Oh, what? Because see, bro, I kind of fast forwarded through the whole match. So he was a couple different people during the match.
Yeah, he was a janitor. He was an old lady. I think that was it. And then he came.
But what does that have to? What does that have to do with the fashion police?
It's just silly. I mean, I don't know if you saw the skit, but they're doing they do the Law and Order open, and then it kind of looks like Law and Order, and then they. Trying to get these guys for their crimes against fashion. It's silly, but I like it.
I understand that. I mean, I get the fashion police, but what's the change in costumes?
Oh, I think it's just silly detective going undercover because like in the one skit he came in and he was in the janitor thing and Fandango's like, "You're in too deep, man. You're in too deep." Like it's so ridiculous, but I loved it, man. I mean, that sports entertainment. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I haven't been watching SmackDown, so I didn't. And I wrote myself a note. I didn't understand the janitor gimmick, but I haven't watched SmackDown, so like there's a reason why I didn't understand it. But what you think of this match?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that they were going to go over, but I don't have an issue with it. Maybe it could be more entertaining if they regroup now and they have to do all this. Figure out how they're going to get the belts and do some funny skits and stuff. That could be entertaining. If that's the reason why they lost, I'm okay with that. But I like the Usos like this. I think this gimmick, the old one got so stale. I think this is much better for them.
Unless, bro, they bring this back on SmackDown and put these guys over.
Yeah, they could do that.
You know what I mean? Bro, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, Sami Zayn beating Baron Corbin, man. Like I don't get it, bro. I mean, I don't get. See, bro, like if I'm looking at my roster, like I'm breaking it down into two categories: the guys you want to get over, and the guys you got to keep strong. You don't want to make anybody look weak, bro. If there were weak players on your roster, then logically they wouldn't be on the roster. You know, in other words, if I got a baseball roster and I got a guy hitting a $150, he's going back down to the minor leagues. So that's why it's important to keep these guys strong. And, you know, there are ways to keep these guys strong, bro. You know, DQs, count outs, you know, stuff like that. You know, crash and burns. You know, there's tricks to keep guys strong. But if I'm looking at this match, I'm saying to myself, Baron Corbin is the money. Why am I saying Baron Corbin is the money? Because he's got a look, because he's unique. He you know, bro, if they played his character right, a guy who looks like this could almost be the guy from Cape Fear. You know, I forget the character's name. You know who I'm talking about. That's who this character could fit. I don't see star power in Sami Zayn. Now, do you want to keep Sami Zayn strong? Yeah, you want to keep him strong, bro. So when people beat him, it means something. But to put him over Baron Corbin, when I believe Baron Corbin is the money here, this is, again, that 50-50 booking, bro, that doesn't get anybody over. Didn't this guy win the Andre the Giant gimmick last WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Well, what was that for?
Yeah, I was confused by this too. And you look at Sami Zayn, like you always talk about physiques and hitting the gym. Like he's starting to get a gut. Like he's not hitting. Like there's no way this guy's in the gym. Like he has no physique. I mean, he probably could start wearing a girdle soon. Like when you see him when he's bending over the ropes, you see his gut spilling out. If I'm a pro wrestler, I don't want to look like that. You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. And to have him beat a guy that they've been building up as a monster like Baron Corbin, like especially when there's no story here. Like I don't understand the logic in this. I don't get it.
And like I said, bro, there are ways to keep Sami strong. There are tricks to keep him strong. And I'm not saying don't keep him strong. I'm saying you got to protect him. But I mean, I couldn't believe this. But anyway, Bro, the same thing. Like with this 6-woman tag, like I just don't know who you're gonna get over in a 6-woman tag. Like who are we getting over in this match? Like I don't understand. Like what? Yeah, I'm sitting here and like I'm just listen. Everybody knows I love Charlotte. Everybody knows I say Naomi may be the greatest athlete on the roster. I say that all the time. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, why am I watching this match? Like, what do I care who wins? Who are they getting over in this match? This is where I think they got to really, bro, you got to put thought into every single person on the roster. And when you're throwing 6 girls in a 6-woman tag match, there's no thought put into characters and story, unless I'm missing something, bro.
I don't think you are. For some reason, they like these 6 women tag matches. They did it at WrestleMania on SmackDown. There's always these tag matches and 6 women matches, and it doesn't matter who wins, and nobody cares. I mean, I thought Charlotte was going to turn on Naomi, you know what I mean, or on Becky. Yeah. Becky right at the end there. That would at least been something interesting coming out of this, but nothing interesting came out of this. I don't know what was up with Becky Lynch's hair. That looked hideous. But man, I have to say, I think Tamina was looking pretty good.
I think here's the one thing that stood out to me in this match. Mr. Rudy Charles is an awful referee. He's just awful. Bro, you might as well have a freaking blind man ref Rudy's matches because it would be the same freaking exact. Bro, here's something I really want to point out. Of course, I'm kidding about Rudy, who, by the way, stood me up a couple of weeks ago. Bro, freaking stood me up, was supposed to call me. I even said, bro, I'll pay for lunch, whatever you want to do. Call me. These are the days. He never even freaking called me to louse. Bro, I want to say this, though. I swear to God. Bro, I'm begging anybody to go back and look at that AJ Owens match. Okay, bro? Bro, I don't know who that referee is. That this referee looks so like a blatant freaking idiot. Bro, they cannot have the wrestlers totally ignore the referee. And this guy looked like such an idiot, bro. He literally looked like he was refereeing a match and nobody was paying attention to him. Bro, it would be like an umpire calling balls and strikes and the player's not paying attention to the umpire. I mean, my God, bro, what is the point of having a referee if he's not going to have the authority in there for a match? This guy, and I'm telling you, bro, it stood out like a sore thumb, especially a lot of times when they were in the corner and whatnot. I challenge anybody, go back and watch this match, and this referee just looked like an idiot, bro.
Yeah, that's something I've been saying for months. I mean, they're supposed to be the law and the order in the ring, and whatever, they're just a prop now. You can't know their name. Nothing they say matters. The wrestlers totally ignore them. They're counting to 10, and they have to figure out a way to stop counting because the wrestlers don't get back in the ring. You know what I mean? Within the 10 count. So yeah, I mean, they're absolutely pointless, and that's not their fault. That's the way they draw up these, the matches and stuff that they don't matter, and it's wrong. Why? I mean, look at the UFC referees. They're in charge. They're right in there. Why can't, look how Earl Hebner used to be. Get right in somebody's face, push them out. I mean, that's the way they need to be law and order in the ring. But we skipped something, and the only reason why I want to talk about it, with Jinder Mahal arriving, that was the only backstage thing in this entire show.
Was it really?
Yeah, like I think they had a couple interviews. But like there's nothing happening back there, and that just, I don't know. To me, that's just a creative miss. There's a whole show going on backstage that we should be seeing. Yeah. But
I agree. Okay, bro, this is AJ Owens. Let me just tell you how I felt about it, and then you could chime in. First of all, bro, the guys work their butts off. I would never take that away from them. But, I mean, bro, again, I'm looking at this from a casual standpoint. I'm not a freaking obsessed mark. I'm a fan. I'm a casual fan, and I'm looking at it like a casual fan. And, I mean, the thing that I just keep feeling, bro, is it's too much. It's just too much where it loses believability to me. You know, bro, if you watch this match and you compare it to Mahal and Orton. Mahal and Orton, they were kicking out of, you know, like traditional wrestling moves, you know, not moves that would put somebody away. Bro, in this match, they're kicking out of stuff that they shouldn't be kicking out of. Bro, there was one match where Kevin Owens suplexed AJ from the top, you know, and he kicked out of it. Bro, there's no way if your body would have hit the mat with that kind of freaking impact, 3 seconds later, you're going to be able to. It's too freaking much. It's too much, bro. And again, okay, bro, it's great for your little niche audience. You've got the niche audience, bro. The niche audience ain't going anywhere. But when you got casual viewers like me watching this, I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous, bro. It's too much. And I got to tell you another thing. I liked Owens working the leg. And, bro, when AJ went to the top and he was going to do his finish and his leg gave out, that should have been a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I thought that was the finish.
That would have got Owens over more. That should have been the 1, 2, 3. Now, I want to say this. I thought the finish was very creative, that they got the guy underneath the desk and he's wrapping up. I thought that was very, very creative. I like that finish, but that should have been the freaking finish, bro. That should have been the finish. And one thing, though, bro, I want people to look at. I hope Seth Rollins was watching this match someplace, because AJ Styles never stopped selling that leg. No matter what he did, bro, he never stopped selling the leg. I wish freaking Seth Rollins would watch this and learn how to freaking sell. Because AJ is such a freaking pro, bro. He sold the leg the minute that Owens started working on it, to all the way till he went to the back, you know. But like I said, bro, it's too much for me.
I don't know why Owens is taking a suplex on the apron. I mean, that was nasty, man.
That was
I don't know why they do that stuff. But you know what? AJ made that look when he slipped off the rope. Like, he made it look so good. Like, I wonder if they didn't, you know, realize how good that would look, and maybe that's not why it wasn't the finish, but he made that look really good, and that's probably why we thought it was the finish.
Yeah, bro, when they replayed that back and I saw the way he did that, and keep in mind, he's thinking on his feet, you know, that was incredible. I mean, that's you know, that's why it's so good. But that's my thoughts on that, bro. Harper and Rowan, you know, I always like to see two big guys, and I like both these guys, but they're not over. They're not over, you know. So I mean, so like the whole match was built on Harper leaving the family. I thought he left the family like months ago. Like I was so confused by that.
Yeah, to me, this should have been a bigger match than it was. Like because how long have these guys been partners? You know, when a team breaks up and they finally face off for the first time, there should be a big story behind that. Like, and I felt like they just didn't care. You know, one of the strengths, you know, anytime, especially with you and Ed, is giving those middle to lower card guys just as meaningful storylines as the top guys. This should have been an important match. These two guys facing off for the first time, and it was just another match on the card that nobody cared about because the story wasn't there.
Yeah, and that has nothing to do with these two guys. I mean, nothing in the world. I mean, they look good. Then we get to the main event, bro. Ginger and Orton.
Yeah, and the crowd cheering for Jinder. If anybody would have said that a month ago, knowing this was going to be in Chicago, knowing it's going to be a heavy internet pay-per-view crowd, that was going to happen, you know, everybody would have thought you were crazy. But to me, this is in direct response of Randy Orton insulting the flip-flop and flying. He offended these internet fans, so they're going to cheer for Jinder. I was very shocked. I mean, I guess not. I shouldn't have been shocked at how they react to Orton, but to hear them cheer for Jinder, you know, that I didn't expect it.
Bro, you know what is so funny to me? it's so funny to me. Okay, they're shooting the crowd, right? So they'll shoot a response of like a 10-year-old kid. And then like 15 minutes later, they'll shoot the same response from a 30-year-old man. And I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, if I'm the 30-year-old man, I kind of feel like I'm a 10-year-old kid. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I'm a 30-year-old guy and I'm that into this, like, it's comical to me. It's comical to me to see the crowd, and I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing kids and I'm seeing marks. Like, there's nothing in between, bro. There's nothing in between. Back in the Attitude Era, the in-between would have been the hot chicks. The in-between would have been the college kids, that were watching it on campus because it was cool. There was a lot of in-between. It's like here you get mommy, daddy, sister, brother, and freaking Margaritaville. Like, there's nothing freaking in between. And I just crack up when they showed a response of a 10-year-old kid, and then 15 seconds later, a 28-year-old man's got the same response. And I'm like, oh, God, bro, come on. Like,
the best part of this match for me was when Orton flipped one of those guys on the announce table.
God,
and I mean, it looked nasty. It looked, and then Orton,
yeah,
that was the best part. Yeah.
Oh, that was the best part. Bro, I guarantee you, Orton went back a second time to make sure he was okay. Remember when he went back a second time and picked him up? I guarantee you that's why he went back, because, bro, that was that guy came this close from breaking his freaking neck, bro.
Yeah, because his reaction, it was almost like, oops. I can't believe it.
Yeah. But I don't like those. I don't like those guys out there. He don't need them, bro. He don't need them. Let's believe this guy he looks like a legitimate badass. Let's believe he's a legitimate badass that can beat people. I mean, does Brock Lesnar need two stooges?
Well, not only that, like, we don't even know why they're with him. Like, it's just, they're Indian as well, so let's put him with Jinder Mahal. Like, there's no reasoning why those guys are there. At least give us a story. Like, who are these guys to him? Why are they there? What's the relationship? But then maybe we could overlook that kind of stuff. But
But, bro, I think they have something. And I mean, I know I've said this a couple of times before, not a lot. I've said it a couple of times before, but, bro, they have to know. They got to know how important it is to book this guy. They have to freaking know, bro. This guy should be bullet freaking proof.
Yeah, and I hope that, I mean, SmackDown, as soon as it goes on the air, it should be his music. He should be coming to the ring. You know what I mean? That's how SmackDown needs to open. You need to capitalize on this. Don't open up with a match and blah, 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 blah. Now, SmackDown's usually good with opening with some type of in-ring. But I think when you have something like this, you have to capitalize right as soon as the show goes on the air. Jinder Mahal needs to come out, and there needs to be something exciting coming out of that to set the tone for SmackDown.
And bro, if it's me, the next pay-per-view, I'm giving Orton his rematch. I'm barring the Singh brothers from ringside, and I'm letting freaking Jinder Mahal beat him. I mean, that's what I'm doing. And because that's going to be the whole thing. Oh, yeah, to help with the guys. They were the distraction, this, that, and the other thing, right? If I was booking this, I'd let Orton make the rematch. I'd let Shane whatever say we're going to bar these guys from ringside. I'd have Jinder Mahal no sell it. You think I need these freaking two jabronis? Hey, as a matter of fact, I'll do you a favor. I'll cripple them myself. You know what I'm saying? And let him kill those two guys. And then have him beat freaking Orton. Now people are going to say, holy crap. They don't need to freaking gimmick this guy up. That's Vince, bro. They don't need to gimmick him up with this. When he freaking, you see this guy's freaking arms come on, man.
Yeah, you're right, though. Remember when Slaughter was champ, he had Iron Sheik and General Adnan or whatever. He had two guys.
I know it. It's like, no, bro, I could understand but not if this guy looks the way he does, man. That's so old school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hope
comment on James Ellsworth's promo. I was expecting
this guy's bro. I'm not going to comment on Vince Russo is not going to comment on James Ellsworth. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not going to comment on him. I'm not going to sit here and ever talk about that guy.
He's basically a manager. You know what I mean?
I don't care what he is, bro. I'm not going to sit here and talk about that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me tell everybody before we go forward, let me tell everybody about TrueCar. In order to feel comfortable that you're getting a fair price, you need strong pricing context. In other words, you need information that empowers you to feel confident when you're buying a car. And with TrueCar, you'll see what other people in your local market paid for the car that you want. From there, you can connect with a local TrueCar certified dealer and enjoy a more confident car buying experience. Now, once you register with TrueCar, you'll see real pricing on actual inventory. This is competitive pricing offered to you only by a TrueCar certified dealer for an actual vehicle on their lot. It's pricing you'll see before going to a dealership, so you'll feel confident there when you show up. With TrueCar, you can connect with a local certified dealer of your choosing. Bro, every time I read that, I crack up, because if you could choose a local certified dealer of your choosing, I want to see pictures of the local certified dealers because I want the hottest broad. But I always think about that when I say that. But anyway, you can enjoy a quick, easy buying experience. TrueCar customers are more likely to enjoy a faster buying process when they connect with TrueCar certified dealers. TrueCar users also save an average of over $3,000 off the MSRP. So when you're ready to buy new or used, visit TrueCar to enjoy a more confident car buying experience. Some features are not available in all states. That's TrueCar.com. Bro, another thing I wanted to, for some reason, and bro, maybe it's me because I really wanted this guy to win this match. I wanted the WWE to do the right thing. I think it's very important. Bro, I got to tell you something. I think we're at a point where the casual fans are on the verge of taking over. I really do. Bro, the last 5, where the ratings have gone from WrestleMania to now, I don't want to hear NBA playoff. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, bro, the fact of the matter is you lost 1 million people in 5 weeks. I swear to God, bro, I honestly believe that WWE saw that 1 million people in 5 weeks, and hopefully, bro, they're at least reevaluating what's going on. I've said this a million freaking times, and it should be etched on my freaking tombstone. The marks are going to watch the show as long as wrestling is in the title. If you're the World Wrestling Entertainment, the marks are watching. That's all they do, bro. They don't have lives. They watch wrestling. They're not going anywhere, bro. That's what they do. The key is going after all the millions of people you lost, bro. And that's through entertainment. That's through believability. That's through logic. And I really feel, bro, we're at a point now. And that's why I feel tonight was very, very significant. They're at a point now where they could start going back in that freaking direction. But I got to tell you something, bro. They all got to get on the same freaking page over there.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they're definitely not going that direction with Raw. I mean, that's clear as day to me. This might be the first step for SmackDown. You know, Jinder Mahal is the complete opposite of the type of wrestler they've been putting over, you know, the past 3 years, 4 years or whatever for the internet fans. But I don't see that with Raw. So I don't know. Maybe they're testing the waters here. Maybe Vince McMahon, like you said, finally saw the numbers and said enough with this crap. But there's still some things. I don't know. They need to do it on Raw. I mean, Raw is killing them. I think it's harder to get an audience for SmackDown because Raw is the flagship. People are used to sitting down on Mondays and watching Raw. You want those people will carry over to SmackDown. But if SmackDown's the better show week in and week out, I don't think that I think it's going to be hard to actually get the people there if they're not watching Raw. I could be wrong.
Bro, one thing I got to say in their defense, though, Jeff, is I was interested in Strowman and Reigns. And they had that up top. Unfortunately for them, Strowman got hurt. But I mean, they did have that up top, bro. So now let's look at up top. You know, they had Strowman Reigns. That's where they were going. Now they had Jinder Mahal. So, like, I don't, you know, I mean, I think Raw may have been going in that direction as well. But, you know, that injury killed him, bro. That's a tough injury. But,
well, yeah, that, but they're also, you look at how important they're making the WWE Championship on SmackDown. The Raw champion, the Universal champion, we haven't seen in 5 or 6 weeks.
Right. And I can understand too, bro, if you can't have Brock on the show for contract, you know, reasons, money, whatever the case may be. But the focus should be everybody wants the belt. Bro, the focus should be everybody's pissed off he's not on the show. That's the focus. Where's the champion? I want a piece of the freaking champion. And let Heyman go out there and say, well, WWE doesn't pay him enough or whatever. That should be the freaking story. The story should be, bro, he's the champion. They got a problem with him not showing up every week, and they're all jockeying for position to get the next shot at him, not fighting over the Intercontinental title. I mean, that's simple. That's simple, bro.
Yeah, and you got to look at the logic, too, if it makes any sense. They stripped Naomi of the women's title on SmackDown because she wasn't going to be able to defend it in 30 days because she was injured. Once Brock hasn't defended it in, 45 days?
Yeah, I mean, bro,
you know what I mean?
And that's a thing, bro. Like, at least, like, have some kind of a story as to why he only shows up once every 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, something. So that just can't be not covered.
Yeah, I mean, that. I can understand, like you said, I understand the contracts, but they still chose to put the belt on him regardless. You know what I mean? And that's a mistake. You got to have your champion. You're not even seeing the belt. Like, the belt's not even on the show. That's the whole point of why all these people should be wrestling. Is, you know what I mean? I said,
bro, I understand that it's a business call. It's a contract. It's a money. Maybe it's how much Brock wants to work, doesn't want to work, whatever the case may be. But that doesn't mean that you don't cover it. Yeah. You've got to logically cover it, bro. You got Paul freaking Heyman. You got to freaking cover it, man.
Yeah, or, you know, don't put the belt on him. I mean, it's hurting the product, I think. I don't think it's – yeah, he's the most believable champion, but it's hurting the product because he's not there.
Yeah. Bro, on tomorrow's show, we got a couple of things. We're going to Sean Hernandez is on the show tomorrow. I love Sean Hernandez. I don't like Impact Wrestling doing the LAX without Sean Hernandez. I thought he was a big part of that. Sean Hernandez is going to educate us on the Donkey Show, which is something that everybody's going to want to hear. You're going to want to hear about the Donkey Show. But, bro, I'm going to address my feelings regarding ever working with the WWE again. Because, bro, I don't care if one person says, oh, Vince is just looking for a job with the WWE. First of all, let me just say this. I'll give you a little precursor. If I was looking for a job with the WWE, bro, I would be putting over everything they do. I would be kissing their ass. That's what I would be doing if I wanted to get a job with them. So I want to discuss that, and I want to kind of put my feelings out there about how I really feel inside. And, you know, like I said, bro, I sit back and I read these comments every day of people that think they know me. Bro, you don't have a clue. You don't know me. You don't know what goes through my mind. You don't know what the relationship is. You don't know how I feel. There's so many things you don't know that I want to get out there to once and for all set the record straight. And I'm also going to tell you, quite frankly, why I think the WWE doesn't bring back the most successful writer in the history of the company, even if on a consulting basis. I'm going to explain to you why I think they don't do that, because quite frankly, I think it's asinine. I mean, I'm just, bro, listen, if I'm the Giants and Barry Bonds retires, I want Barry Bonds to be my hitting coach. I mean, it's that simple, bro. It's like it's a freaking no-brainer. And then you see everybody come back, whether you sued the company, whether you had DUIs, whether you got busted for steroids, regardless of the baggage you have. You make your way back to the WWE. Bro, you ever notice the one thing with me, bro, is people can say whatever they want to say about me, but you know what there aren't, bro? You know what nobody can ever bring up? There are no stories about me. Nobody has any dirt on me, bro. It's all taking my words out of context, and Vince said this, and Vince, it's all that. There's no Vince Russo stories, bro. Because I was as clean as a freaking whistle, bro. I was happily married. I had a family. I didn't do drugs. I didn't drink. I didn't do nothing. I didn't cheat on my wife. There's no freaking stories out there on me. The WWE has brought criminals back to their freaking company. Why are we so afraid of Vince Russo? And I'm going to address all of that on tomorrow's show because I want to say it once. I want to get it out of the way, and then we're going to move on. But today, my hat's off to them. I was hoping this would be the finish. I felt this would be the finish, and I really believe that they're on to something. We're not going to review Raw this week. We're going to review SmackDown, so we'll see how they handle this out of the gate.
Yeah, so our Realm Network VIPs, you can join us Tuesday night after SmackDown. We'll be recording this show, both for Realm Network and Podcast One. You can watch us record it, and you can ask Vince questions from the chat room, and anybody can be a part of that. Just go to russosbrand.com or realmnetwork.com. You click subscribe. It's only $2.95 a month. You get all of our shows on video. You get them a day early, and you can opt out at any time. There's no long-term commitment or anything like that. So give us a shot. Join us Tuesday night and ask Vince questions after we review SmackDown.
Yeah, and that's it. And again, I publicly and personally sent a DM to Road Dogg because I know he writes SmackDown, and I congratulated him on that. I told him I think they got something. I told him I think they did the right thing because he made the comment a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not with them, I'm against them. And I'm like, no, bro, if the show's bad, I say it's bad. This was in my opinion, this was the right thing to do. You guys did it. You guys pulled the trigger. And like I said, man, going forward, you got something really special. And I'm hoping, bro, they handle it the right way. I want them to bring people back. It's simple math. The more people that watch wrestling, the more people listen to this show, the more people subscribe to this show. It's simple freaking mathematics. That's why, I'm always so passionate about you guys got to do better. You guys got to do better. You guys got to do better because it affects me, bro. That number goes up Monday night. More people are watching wrestling. More people are going to find out about Vince Russo and the brand. I'm going to blossom. It's simple freaking math. More and more people stop watching wrestling. I go out of business. That's why I'm so freaking vocal for crying. If people can't figure that out, you're out of your freaking mind. That's why I don't understand Margaritaville. I don't understand Margaritaville because they're out there promoting and waving the flag for the things that are killing the wrestling business. There's less and less and less people watching every week, and those guys go on their show and they say this is the greatest wrestling has ever been. Are you out of your freaking mind? Do you not understand the more people that stop watching wrestling, that's going to affect you financially? I want there to be 10 million viewers on Monday night. It's a freaking no-brainer, bro.
Yep, and I'm sure we'll talk about this on Castrating this week, but somebody just tweeted me already right after the main event. Wade Keller's tweeting about Jinder Mahal's bad back acne.
Oh, my God, bro. Give me a freaking break.
I'm sure we'll have fun with that on Castrating the Marks this week.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Bro, do you know? And my God, bro, it must have been like I can't remember. I don't, bro. When did McGuire and Sosa? When were they going neck and neck with the break of the home run record? Wait, was that 98 or 99?
Yeah,
what year?
it was 98.
98. Bro, do you know the baseball numbers have not been that high since 1998? I could have cared less what those guys were freaking taking, bro. The fact that they were hitting baseball so freaking far, bro. And to this day, there hasn't been that much excitement in baseball in the last 20 freaking years. You think I cared that Mark McGuire had back acne?
I remember every time one of them would come up to bat near the end of the season, we'd turn it on. We wanted to see every single at bat by those two, and ESPN would cut in live to whatever they're showing.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, bro. I got a friend, my friend over here, Beans, right, bro? I just went to his house tonight. That's why I was late starting the pay-per-view. Bro, my friend Beans is into this CrossFit stuff, right, bro? This CrossFit stuff. So there was sectionals today that was streaming online, and he hooked his computer up to the TV and he made me watch these guys. Bro, it was guys and women, men and women, okay? Bro, the freaking women were built like freaking gorillas. I could not take my eyes off of them, bro. They were like freaks of nature, and their freaking thighs and the guys, bro. Every guy looked like Jinder Mahal. Every single guy doing this CrossFit, and I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, and bro, they're throwing 150 pounds like it's a feather. Bro, I don't care what these guys are eating for freaking breakfast. Hey, bro, listen, that's their body. Like they know the pros and cons, and they know what could happen. I could care less. If they can do whatever they want with their bodies, bro, it doesn't affect me. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching these freaking superheroes, Jeff. I don't even know their names.
It's just ridiculous that because this guy has a good looking body, they don't like him. So they're going to take shots at it. It's insane. He looks like a wrestler. He looks like $1 million. He looks like a superstar. Oh, but we don't like that. You know what I mean? That's so ridiculous.
So, yeah, it's so ridiculous, bro. It's so ridiculous. But that's it, bro. Enough for tonight.
I just want to put over who sent me that tweet just in case we don't get to it this week. Joshua Halstead sent me that tweet.
Okay. Well, we'll talk more about that. I mean, we'll have some fun with the marks this week. I'm sure, bro. There'll be so many comments this week. We might have to do a double episode, bro. You know what I mean? We might have to do a double episode. But that's it, everybody. Congrats to the WWE. Congrats to my boy Jinder. I think they did the right thing. Let's go from here. That's it, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody.